Assalamualaikum and salutation. We bid to our respected lecturer and also our panels for today's Viva presentation. First and foremost, my name is Nur Iwani binti Kamal Nur and my research partner Nurul Ashikin binti Hamdan. So for today's Viva presentation, we would like to present our research proposal entitled Factors Influencing Online Shopping Among Students in Al-Bukhari International University located at Alustar Kedah. So let us proceed to our next presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the second slide for our presentation, which is regarding the introductions. So first and foremost, according to Amandeed Kaur 2013, it stated that online shopping is one of the processes that occur in buying the goods or even the services from any parties who advertise or merchants their products or services via the internet. In addition, according to Pojari 2019, it stated that people tend to use online shopping because online shopping is convenient to use, has a wider variety of choice, cheaper price, and also due to the technology's advancement. And online shopping saves time rather than the customers need to go to the conventional store. Moreover, according to Nadia 2017, she stated that the most popular levels of products that university students prefer to buy via online shopping is the clothes, which is amounting to 78.2%, and the least one is the gold, amounting to 1.8%. Therefore, a comparison had been made between male students and also the female students. So, the result shows that the male university students are dominated in online shopping by buying the electronic devices, software and hardware of the computers, games, hobby items, and also the movies ticket. And for the female students, they dominated the online shopping in order to purchase the items like dietary supplements, cosmetic, and also the gift. So basically, this is all about the introductions. Dear audience, moving on to the next slide for our presentation, which is regarding the problem statement. So here, we can see that according to Dogan 2017, it stated that online shopping had led to the addiction among the people in the worldwide, including the university students. Moreover, according to US News Online in 2019, it stated that the new disease regarding the online shopping had been produced and called buying shopping disorder, or we can say as BSD. And furthermore, the author also stated that BSD may cause the real harm, including post-purchase guilty and regret, and a sense of lost control, family conflict over excessive purchasing, and also the financial distress. And this is not a good habit, right? So moving on to the next one is, this disease occurred because the difficulty in resisting the purchase of unneeded items. Besides, the disease also can cause the financial difficulties because of uncontrolled shopping. And the researcher also proposed that the development of better structure of the internet by the government is needed in order to prevent the shopping addictions. So this is all about problem statement. Dear audience, moving on to the next presentation regarding the literature review for these research proposals. So for your information, according to Chowdhury and Day 2014, both the researchers agrees that online shopping becoming the most popular trend, especially among the university students. Moreover, according to Kilibarda 2019, people choose online shopping due to online shopping can save time compared to traditional shopping. And furthermore, we can see that according to Kauri in 2019, it stated that people tend to use online shopping because they wanted to avoid from traffic jam. And in addition, people also can buy their necessities via the online shopping platforms. And it is very, very good, right? And for the next one is, the students also can enjoy surfing the internet in order to buying their online shopping products or services less than 30 minutes compared to they need to go to the conventional store, which is amounting more than 30 minutes, right? So this is all about the time-savvy concept for the literature review. Moving on to the next one is, according to Nadia 2017, it stated that online shopping is very, very convenient to the customers, including the student. Moreover, about 37.1% of students who study at University Technology Mara Pahang agreed that online shopping is convenient to shop because it is easy to use and easy to place order. As for the examples, the Shopee 12/12 sales stated that all of the customers can book the items and put the items into the basket section in order to make sure all of the order can be made on time. So this is very, very good, everyone. And moving on to the last part, which is regarding the technology. Basically, technology has the capability to provide the information on buying products online and giving the complete information on products. So The next one is, according to Masoud 2013, it stated that online shopping website using the internet for fast delivery of information for the customers, including the students. So, for example, the online shopping website can notify the students by sending the emails regarding their products and also updating their online shopping website in a very short period of time. So, that is all about the literature review. Ladies and gentlemen, pursuing our presentation regarding the research objective for these research proposals. Here, for the first one is to know the extent of online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University located at Al-Usta Kedah. As for the second one is to study the relationship between time savvy with the online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University, Al-Usta Kedah. As for the third one is to identify the relationship between shopping convenience with the online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University, Al-Usta Kedah. Moving on to the fourth one, which is to examine the relationship between technology advancement with the online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University, Al-Usta Kedah. And finally, for the fifth one is to investigate the most factors that contribute to online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University at Al-Usta Kedah. Dear audience, moving on to the next presentation regarding the conceptual framework for these research proposals. Basically, these conceptual frameworks explain to all of you and stated about the factors influencing online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University, Al-Usta Kedah, have the connection with these three independent variables, which are time savvy, shopping convenience, and also the technology advancements. And this is all about the conceptual framework, as all of you can see regarding to our slide presentation.
Assalamualaikum, I bid to Dr. Siti Nur Fazlina and Madam Azmi. So for today, I'm going to resume this presentation by explaining the research methodology. So for the operationalism, the study had employed a quantitative approach including a survey to collect the data. For the research population, this research population are students in Al-Bukhari International University, Al-Usta Kedah, which stand from two faculty, which is the first one is School of Education and Human Sciences, and then the second one is School of Business and Social Sciences. In terms of sampling method, the researcher had used simple random sampling in distributing 99 survey via Google Form to the respondent. Out of the 99 survey, 99 respondents had responded to the survey and made the response rate become 100%. So for the measurement of this research had used the scale, nominal scale, interval scale ratio, and ordinal scale in collecting data from the respondent. According to William 2019, these scales are important in order to ensure that the results are valid. For the data collection method, the researcher had used online Google Form to collect the data from the respondent. The Google Form questionnaire had consists of two languages, which is Malay and English. The online questionnaire via the Google Form consists of 5 parts, which is the part A, the demographic profile of the student, part B, the dependent variable, which is online shopping, part C, D, and E comprise of the independent variables, which are time savvy, shopping convenience, and technology advancement. The distribution of the questionnaire is via Google Form because of it is the most suitable method that can be used to collect the data from the respondents during this pandemic era. Since the researcher cannot visit the site personally, the researcher used a 5-point scale comprise a progression of statements that express strongly agree to strongly disagree in the questionnaire. For the data analysis, in this study, the researcher had used 3 data analysis, which is descriptive analysis. Descriptive analysis had been used by the researcher to know the extent of online shopping, dependent variable, among students in Al-Bukhari International University. And then the second one is the correlation analysis, is to know the relationship between independent variables, which are time savvy, shopping convenience, and technology advancements, towards the dependent variable, which is online shopping. And then the last one, the researcher had used multiple regression analysis to know the most influencing factor of online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University. In the frequency table of the demographic, we can see that for the first category, which is gender, female score higher than male with a score of 54 compared to female 45. And then for the second category, which is age, 21 to 23 years old is the highest with the total respondent of 79%, followed by 18 to 20 years old, 14 respondent, followed by 24 to 26 years old, which is 6 respondent, and lastly 27 and above with 0 respondent. And then for the third category, which is current semester, semester 6 is the highest frequency with 31 respondent, followed by semester 5 with 25 respondent, semester 4, 16 respondent, semester 1, 13 respondent, followed by semester 3, 11 respondent, followed by semester 7, 2 respondent, semester 8, 1 respondent, and lastly semester 2 at the lowest frequency with 0 respondent. For the monthly spending, the highest frequency is 300 to 499 ringgit, which is 70 respondent, followed by 500 to 699 ringgit with 20 respondent, followed by 900 and above ringgit, which is 6 respondent, and the lowest frequency of monthly spending is in the category of 700 to 899 ringgit with 3 respondent. And then for the fifth category, which is the parent monthly income, it shows that parent monthly income is in the highest category for the 1,000 to 3,000 ringgit, which consists of 55 respondent. Second one is 4,001 to 5,000 and 5,001 and above, which get the even score of 18. And then the lowest frequency of parents' monthly income among the students in Al-Bukhari International University is in the category of 3,001 ringgit to 4,000 with 8 respondent. And then for the last category, which is the students' financial resources, it shows that student financial resources amongst Al-Bukhari International University students comes from parents, which comprises of 53 respondents, followed by education loan category, which is 30 respondents, followed by scholarships, which is 14 respondents, and lastly for the business and others, it's even score, which is 1 respondent. And then it shows that the total of frequency of the 99 respondents in this study. In order to know the extent of online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University, the researcher had used the category of mean by Sekaran and Borgi. According to Sekaran and Borgi, the extent of online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University is at average and high degree. This is represented by the mean value for all total 5 items in the part B of the Google Form questionnaire, which represent the online shopping. For the item 1, 2, and 4, it shows the high extent of online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University with the mean value of 4.5152, 4.3535, and 4.222, as you can see in this table here. And then for the item 3 and 5, it shows the average extent of online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University with the mean value of 3.9293 and 3.7677. So with this value, it's emphasized that the extent of online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University is at high and average degree. Based on the table 4.6, as you can see in here, the result shows that there is a moderate positive relationship between the independent variables, which are time savvy, shopping convenience, and technology advancement, where the Pearson correlation value is 0.449, 0.494, and 0.368, and significant value is 0.000 for all variable which p less than 0.05. The figures had shown that there is a relationship between time savvy, shopping convenience, and technology advancement with online shopping. Therefore, alternate hypotheses are accepted for all variables in this study. Deeper regression is used by the researcher to know the most influencing factor that contribute to online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University. The table shows that shopping convenience is the most influential factor that contribute to online shopping in this study. This is because the standardized beta of shopping convenience is the highest one, which score is 0.291 and significant value is 0.02, p less than 0.05. Technology advancement is not the most influential factor of online shopping because of the p-value is more than 0.05, which scores 0.310. And then, however, the time savvy is not the most influential factor because of the standardized beta value is less than shopping convenience standardized beta, which is 0.233. After getting this result, we can see that shopping convenience is the most influencing factor which contributes to the online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University. There are few recommendations by the researchers in this study, which is the first one: the researcher must follow up with the respondent in order to ensure that the questionnaire is well answered. And also, the researcher also must follow up with the upper level of management in the university in order to make them easier in reaching the respondents. And then the second one is, the researcher must be creative in order to respond to the unprecedented case such as COVID-19 pandemic. And then lastly, the researcher must always carry out consultation frequently with the supervisor. This is because of to ensure that this research proposal is following the format and the content is reliable. So in conclusion, this research had discussed about the factors influencing online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University. The researchers used SPSS in order to analyze the data to respond to the research question and research objective of the study. This study had found that time-savvy, shopping convenience, and technology advancement are the factors that influence online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University. And lastly, the researcher had found that the most influential factor that influence online shopping among students in Al-Bukhari International University is shopping convenience. So with all of these findings, we are hoping that this research may be useful in the future. With that, we thank you.